Hi everybody, back again with another video. This is a video that I'm making with heavy heart, because the figure that you see on screen is the ED-209 from Robocop. I'm having to sell it. I've bought way too many figures over the past, and one of the main rules for this sort of hobby is do not get yourself in debt. So I've decided to slow right down on my figures. I've cancelled quite a few that I've got on order. I'm just getting figures that really mean a lot to me now, and I'm selling off figures in my collection that just don't really fit in the collection, as it were, and this is one that has to go. So I just wanted to make a video of it, just so I've got a record of it, so I can look back on it and say that I had this figure in my collection at some point. So this is just going to be like a visual tour. I'm not going to manipulate it in any way by posing it or anything like that. Just general good look around the figure and show you guys what it comes with. So before we take a look at the figure itself, accessory wise, you've got a remote control. This basically gives you, pressing the button enables a speak feature on the figure, and he also comes with this separate battle damaged hand. Just take a good look around this. Really nice paintwork on it, great detailing. I prefer this not on the figure. I prefer to have the cleaner look, but it's a good option to have. Fully articulated as well when you put it on the figure. Just trying to move it here. There we go. It's got a ratchet joint, but really all round nice accessory. I'll give you a look at the instructions first, so you can see what sort of things you get with this figure. It tells you how to put it together, shows you the missiles and that you've got on it, and then further down, this is the rotation and the articulation that you could do with the figure. And there's the sound effect feature. So enough of that, let's have a look at the figure itself. So we'll have a head-on look first. A lot of people are worried about this, the dome, because it is rubber, and a lot of people are worried that it will crack. But I think there's like a silicone type gel you can buy that you can rub onto it to prevent it. Mine hasn't cracked yet, luckily. I've not put anything on it. So this figure will be sold in pristine condition. I'll zoom in on the parts. Hopefully the camera will focus. But it is a fantastic looking figure. Detailing on it is superb. You do have weathering effect as well, as you can see on the feet there, around the rivets. It's quite a large figure, as you can see with my hand. We'll move it around to the side. It does fit in the detolf. It will take up a complete shelf, but you have to have it sort of crouched down like I've got it. You can't have it extended up unless you take out a shelf. This is the rockets. You just place them in there. You can actually lift that up as well and bring it out. This part also moves. I'm not going to move it just in case I break it. I don't want to do that if I'm going to sell it. Really fantastic looking detail. It does look metallic, but it is all plastic. These are real wires as well. Same as in there. Got some more real wires in there. It's every time you look at it you see something completely different. These are the piston type legs, again with the weathering effect. If you want to buy this figure, it will be on eBay. I'm not selling it. I don't want no PMs or anything saying, oh, I'll offer you this or offer you that. I'm just putting it on eBay because it gives it to a wider audience. Not sure on what price I'm going to put on it yet, but it'll be around the £300 mark, probably around £350. It'll be free postage to the UK. If you're abroad and you want to buy it, it will cost you whatever the global shipping company charge. That's a company that eBay use for selling things abroad, because I think people were asking extortionate prices for posting and things like that. So here in the UK now, everything that's sold abroad through eBay goes straight to the global shipping company, and then they charge you the postage from there to your house, and obviously the customs charges as well gets put on top. So I don't charge for any of that. It's just purely free postage from me. So all you do is pay the global shipping company. But you can see the detail on this thing is superb. Let's move it back round to the other side. It's quite sturdy as well. It does stand up on its own beautifully. Don't think any of this, no, that does move as well. You've got these parts that move up and down, these swivel round. So it's quite diverse with how you can pose it really. But say if you're going to have it in a detail, you are limited unless you take out that extra shelf. A bit like the Hulk figure. If you've got the Hulk, it's probably about the same size as the Hulk in height. Move in a little bit more on the detail so you can have a look. As you can see with this figure, there's no damage on it whatsoever, no scratches, nothing. Just fingers crossed when I take it apart and put it back in the box I don't break it, but it shouldn't do really. We'll have a little look underneath. So you've got the weathering effect underneath as well. This is rubber. So these are the things that could in time degrade. But I think, as I say, with that silicone gel, you can put that on there. It will sort of rectify that. You can even see the little, just about see it in there, the little red thing. That's the little wires inside the feet as well. So there's been no expense spared on this figure. We'll have a look on the top, so you can see it from the top. Really is a fantastic looking figure. And there's the box in the background. So as I said, if you are interested in this figure, it will be on eBay. Other figures that I've got on eBay at the moment, just trying to think offhand, I've got Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. I've also got my black suited Spider-Man, my Loki, the hard to get one, the Appleseed Briareos figure, the Iron Man diecast Mark 45 suit. I've also got the Heartbreaker suit, the Star Boost Iron Man suit as well. What other figures have I got up for sale? Just trying to look. I've got them over here somewhere. I think that's it. Oh, and I've got me Tony Stark Workshop version figure up for sale as well. I will be selling at some point my Age of Ultron Hawkeye, because I'm getting the Civil War version. I prefer the look of the Civil War version, so he will be going. And I might be selling off my Avengers Age of Ultron Scarlet Witch, because I've got the special edition Scarlet Witch, which is, I feel, for me, is a better figure. So she will be going hopefully, or possibly, a bit later on. But I just wanted to get rid of a few figures first before I put too many on. But with Christmas coming up and all, I don't want too much posting. So go on to eBay. This is going to be uploaded today and put on eBay today. So probably the date today is Wednesday the 9th of November. So if you check somewhere around about the 10th or 11th of November on eBay, you will see this figure up there for sale. I'm not going to give you my eBay name, because I've done that in the past and had a little bit of a problem with certain people on eBay. taking the piss basically. But there's not many of these up for sale on eBay. I'm here in the UK, so you could probably figure out who I am. So yeah, there you go. So a bit of a sad video for me. It's not a figure that I want to sell. These do move as well, and the arms do move up and down. So it's not a figure I really want to sell, but it's a case of having to. In this sort of hobby, these are sort of things that you have to do from time to time, because it does get bloody expensive. It won't be the last figure that I don't want to sell that I will be selling, but that'll be for a later date. So anyway, until the next video, as always, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.